Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
And welcome everybody to our Daily Gun Show. We come to you live every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 Pacific for about an hour and 90 minutes each day. We do 3 gun-related topics each day, different topics throughout the week. We run it live on YouTube. We simulcast it over at gunchannels.com, where we're watching the comments from everybody who's watching the show live. We appreciate everybody that participates in the show that way. Every once in a while, we'll take the audio from the show. We'll post it over on iTunes as a podcast. And we encourage anybody who's listening to the show now or in the future to give us some feedback on all the different platforms you might be listening. That helps us know where people are listening and hopefully gets the show recommended to more listeners. And that's one of our goals. So we do appreciate the people that take the time to do that for us each day. There's 4 hosts. 3 of us are here today. Bob's out fishing. So we got Dano jumping in from Illinois. Thanks for joining.
Yep, glad to be here.
That's Maggie jumping in, I'm assuming, from Michigan.
Hey, how's everyone doing today?
And I'm down here in Arizona. So let's see. Today is episode 378. We'll be talking about entertainment since it's Wednesday. Do our hashtag Daily Gun Show Showdown. Good idea, bad idea, which will be smoothly because Bob's not here. And then entertainment. But before we dig into the show, we always take a break to get into it, see if anything happened overnight, anything worth talking about.
Nope. Absolutely nothing happened in the entire world.
There's something, I just can't remember what it is. I'm sure I'll throw it out there later.
How'd the shows go last night?
Hit or miss was pretty good. I didn't stay for the whole thing. I ended up jumping out a little early. I stayed for almost an hour.
You just stick around for the hits, and then you let Night Strike clean up with the misses?
Exactly.
I did catch Ghost Tactical Tuesday show last night. After it was done, and it was pretty interesting, pretty good.
Right on. What kind of format was it? Was it similar, different than others?
Well, they did. Let's say about half the show was on the main topic of the night, which was the different types of competition, and then the rest of the show was a myriad of smaller subjects. So. Was an interesting format.
I knew I forgot something. I was looking for stuff to listen to at work today too. I must not be subscribed to him on YouTube. I thought I was, but I'll have to double check that so that I can go back and watch his shows in future weeks.
Speaking of being subscribed, we did post the link to the live show today early over on Patreon. So everybody that over on Patreon had a chance to jump in. Thanks to everybody who wants to jump in early and just kind of chat, shoot the breeze, give us ideas for the show and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that one secret was pretty cool. I'm surprised that we talked about it, but that was pretty cool.
We need to talk about it with the people that jump in early like that. With them, yep. We talk about those kind of secrets.
Well, yeah, obviously we won't share it live. I'm just saying I was surprised by that secret. So.
The
yeah, that one,
But you gotta pay if you want to play.
All right, so that takes us into the show, I guess. Then entertainment. Can rap music be pro-gun without being pro-murder? Finally, we have a subject that Dan is an expert.
Expert,
absolutely. And I have a very short answer on this, and the answer is yes. But will it ever happen? Who knows?
Oh, please. Pro
Oh,
gun.
please. Oh, please.
Most rap music that I'm aware of, and I'm a connoisseur of it, of the genre, it seems to be pro defense, pro castle doctrine, pro leave me alone because I'm armed, as opposed to like I'm gonna go around committing felonies.
As opposed to kill a cop. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna say that's most rap music? No,
no. I'm just gonna say that's popular.
Oh well, there's all kinds of popular music that's got.
What people listen to is what matters, not necessarily how much stuff is out there that no one's listening to, or few people are listening to. Of that are into that style of music.
Right, well, none of us really listen to rap music, so we're not going to be able to answer this one. Should have had DB on. He knows all about rap music from growing up on the streets of New York.
I'm just going to say, yeah, I agree that it definitely can be. There's no reason why it can't be. But I also don't see a lot of examples of it being necessarily pro-gun. I mean, it's more, you know, the gun is a talisman kind of thing. Like, you're cool because you have one. That's what a lot of rappers, you know, kind of talk about. That Draco life, you know?
Yep.
But there's no reason it can't be, so I'm all for it. It'd be great to have some, like, self-defense rap music, not gang member rap music.
All right, well, that's how quickly this panel can solve something like rap music.
When father and son agree on a topic, you know they got to be right.
Oh, well, we saved the rap industry, so you're welcome.
Whoever it is that decided to ask us that question should have expected this kind of answer or this sort of response to the topic. So there we go.
Yeah, I'm curious who went through, listened to some of our shows and said, you know, these guys would really know what's going on in the rap game.
Yeah.
They got their finger on the pulse.
I went there.
I think you're laser focused and on the wrong thing. I think the question is, who heard this and thought, this is such a great idea, I'm going to copy and paste it into the show notes.
And we're just getting paid to copy and paste, not to discriminate. Or
say, yeah, it was probably a Patreon that suggested it, and those have to go into the show notes. So
we're obligated to that.
Mm-hmm.
Contractually. All right, so that's going to take us to good idea, bad idea. Our video games ruining the movies. But before we do, we like to feature one of the members over on Gun Channels each day between the first and second segment. Gun Channels is a place we built a while back. It's a community focused on firearms. Lots of stuff to do over there. We encourage you to check it out. Today, I had to come up with something for the rest of the week here, so there's a bit of a theme. I'm not sure if people will catch it or not, but today it's Marco or Digital Prophet or Epic Beardman, depending on at what time frame you were watching his channel. He started out being Epic Beardman and then changed it to Digital Prophet, and I think most of us just call him Marco, his name. So anyway, Marco is out in Maryland, basically the DC area though, and started watching our stuff on YouTube a long time ago. And in 2012, when me and Haas drove around the country, Marco met up with us and tagged along and did a bunch of video for me when we went down to the NRA Museum, down to the archives or whatever you want to call it, the big vaults downstairs. We had access to the vaults, and as anybody knows, I don't carry around big fancy cameras, so Marco had another camera. I don't know if it was necessarily better than mine or not, but definitely another camera, so that way we had 3 people down there with cameras pointing in 3 different directions for something like getting into the vault at the NRA Museum. You know, we wanted to have as much coverage as possible. So that's when we first met Marco. He gave us a bunch of ammo to take on the rest of the trip to replenish some of the stuff we'd been shooting just recreationally, which is pretty cool. And ever since, he's been a big supporter of everything we've been doing online, to the extent of taking the Gun Channels Instagram and really running with it to the point where he's one of the larger Instagram accounts out there that reposts cool gun pictures. So he's doing real good, and always comes around and hangs out and chats kind of randomly in the evening chats, and always brings interesting perspective to it. So, you know, when we built Gun Channel, it's definitely one of the kind of people we were building it for, bringing lots of different people together. And Marco, you know, represents somebody who comes from the cities. He's from, well, he goes back to Chile every once, or no, yeah, Chile, right? No, what am I saying?
It's not Chile. Is it Peru?
No, it's not Peru. South of Peru. It is Chile.
It's a South American country.
Anyway, he goes back there to visit his grandparents or something once in a while. So anyway, he's always got that kind of flavor to it. And then he runs around doing the various events and stuff. So he's definitely bringing a lot of different stuff to the gun channels, and just recently getting into building guns and buying fancier cameras.
Well, and that's what I was going to mention, is that I've met him a couple times now at the NRA show, and I know he goes to SHOT Show a lot too. So real cool guy to meet in person, go out, grab a burger with or whatever. So I enjoy his company.
You said you met him at an event.
Yes, I met him at an event.
Okay, well, that's our Gun Channel's member of the day. So let's talk about good idea, bad idea. I'd say, are video games ruining the movies? I'll go from my left to my right. Dano.
I think they've raised the bar for movies as far as what's expected.
Is that a yes or a no? Straight into it.
Have they ruined it? No.
Smeggy.
Good idea.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. I like video games, so whatever the positive one is.
Are video games ruining movies? Yes. Video games are ruining movies. So.
Yeah. How so? How do you think so?
Because I don't understand the video games, and I don't like it when the movies seem to follow some formula. It seems to me, I feel like when I watch some of these movies, the way that they write the movie, they're like assuming that one day it'll be a video game and those are going to be the levels. It's like always like Game of Death, and I'm like sick of that plot all the time. Like first they got to do this, then they got to clear this level, then they got to clear this level, and that I think is because they think they're going to go into the video games where they make more money, right? Video games make more money than Hollywood.
Well, I don't know. I disagree. I don't see it that way, because I don't think there's a lot of video games that come from movies. I see it the other way around, is they're making movies based off of video games, and that's one of those things that, like, if you play the game, okay, they throw in some little Easter eggs and stuff that only someone who plays the game would kind of catch and be like, oh, that's the thing. That's, you know, that's that annoying jump that you had to do that you died a million times on. And then, but on the other side of it is if you have no idea about the video game, they still tend to be decent action movies. You're right, they're a little formulaic because, yeah, you're right. They do a stage kind of thing, and there's like a little boss battle, and then they like clear another little area. But like Doom, that was a great movie, and they had that first person view for that little bit. Like that was awesome. Watching a video game in real life. And the Resident Evil movies were pretty cool too.
Now, on the other side of it, I do like it when they use those video game generators where they can make cartoons basically easy on a video game, like engines or something. So, like the Starship Trooper series, I'm pretty sure it's just like the same. It looks like a video game, so they must be easy to make those kind of series.
Where they use the video game engine and just kind of like run around and screen capture it and then dub over some voices.
Well, I mean, they're professional movies, but they're with that type of animation, which I'm guessing is easier to do than drawing animation or whatever. So if that means that they can get more sci-fi out there, I'm okay with that. And I guess that comes from video games. Not from the game, but from the development of the video games themselves.
So Man, we're solving all sorts of stuff. Movies,
Ding, ding, ding,
done.
ding, ding.
Fixed them. Make a video game, make a movie, done.
Well, I don't think that Hollywood or the B-rolls can get away with some of the cheesy stuff that they used to 20 plus years ago because of video games. I mean, the public will not accept a movie that's not as good as a bare minimum, and preferably better than a video game.
You mean like quality wise of film?
Yeah, special effects, realism, because you're using CGI, whether it's a video game or a movie, it's just you're using it in different ways.
So they say the video games are bigger than Hollywood. Are they going to replace Hollywood?
No, because it's a different experience.
Well, yeah, but so was driving around in a wagon, and then people got sick of it. Or driving around in a train, people got sick of it. So people just get sick of going to movies and that kind of thing, and start watching stuff.
Let me give it an analogy as far as what I mean by it's a different experience. It's like, you can drive around fast in the corners and straightaways in your typical American sedan and have a little fun with your V8, and you can get in a real race car and go on a private track and do similar things, and it's a totally different experience. They're both getting in an automobile, but the experience is two very different things.
Well, I think a video game that's interactive, so it's like being in a car, but then watching a movie is like getting on a train or getting on a bus or something. You're getting where you're going, but you're not doing anything.
Right.
You're watching it.
Right. One's interactive, one's passive, for sure.
Well, and some games are almost like movies when, because it used to be like, okay, Mario. Is there a backstory? Yeah, kind of. You're going to go get the princess. But it doesn't really matter. You just kind of start and you jump on some turtles and mushroom people or whatever, and you go to town and you play the game. Whereas nowadays, there's like a set story and you got cut scenes between each thing where you are basically watching a little 5-minute movie every so often after you get to a certain checkpoint or whatever. So they are kind of combining the two together, where you can be playing the game plus be experiencing a story that's pretty well written and whatever. But then there's also the games that are more like open world, where you just go and do stuff and whatever happens. But I don't think they really are going to replace it, just for the fact that, people sometimes want to sit down and watch things and not be doing stuff. They just want to watch it. Now, is Netflix going to take over Hollywood or something? Maybe. Like, it could be that the standard Hollywood big blockbuster might change, but I think you'll always have a different sort of entertainment where you just sit down and passively watch it versus playing the game.
Always, though, because think about it. If they're willing, like Netflix is willing to put out a whole season of video right now, that's a lot of effort and time, right? How much different would it be for them to fill out, 6 different or 6 different scenes that come out with different conclusions based on different inputs, and then videos turned into choose your own adventure novels, whereas you're watching it, you poke at something or you say something, or the way your eyes look at the screen, Skynet can tell which way you want the story to go, and then the story changes, and then you have an incentive to watch the story over and over, and they're maybe going to do another 25% more work creating all the different endings, but they create a product that you watch over and over and over again, and then it come to different paths and stuff through it. So could it change movies that way, because people are expecting to be interactive, and it's so much easier with the CGI to merge all that?
Oh, that's a possibility. I mean, I guess I'm not saying that Hollywood's going to be exactly the same for the next 1,000 years or whatever, but That's and that would be neat too. I think someone in the chat was saying that too. It'd be cool to have a choose your own adventure type thing. I loved reading those books because it's like you had 5 or 6 different books, in the same thing. You just could go back and be like, I'm not going to go inside the tunnel this time. And then, you see where that takes you. I used to keep notes so I could remember my decisions and go back and do every single possible iteration of the book.
Yeah, you just circle the one that you did, and then that way come back and do the other one.
Oh, that would have been a smart idea. I wrote it on a separate piece of paper because I was always told not to write in books.
Rules.
Yeah, well, my mom's a big book person. She likes them all staying nice. I never set it down open because that ruins the spine. If you're going somewhere, always use a little bookmark. Don't just set it open for a minute. Go get something to drink or whatever. I'm a grown adult. I can set my book down and draw on it if I want.
Yeah, I'd be
You certainly can.
Did they print 4 of these books? Are they rare?
It's just I don't like I said. It's just the way I was taught. Be respectful of books.
Here's an interesting comment out on YouTube. It kind of takes the question in a slightly different way. It's from Artisan Tony. Says, streaming such as Netflix will outpace Hollywood in video games. What do you think about just whether it's Netflix or somebody else, streaming all this entertainment stuff out there, whether it be games or movies, as the source of the entertainment?
It is the future. I don't think it needs to be high def at all. I don't care at all how high def it is. So streaming is perfectly adequate, and I don't have any interest in video games. So I'm not going to go to no movie theater just to see something big. So for me, I think it's ideal. Plus, look at the cost. What's it cost you to have one Netflix account, and then everybody in the house could be watching Netflix all the time, as opposed to one of the movies?
And the efficiency of time. I mean, a 2.5 hour movie, that's pretty much set, but the time to go there, the time to come back, all the time is wasted.
Yep.
Getting stuck in a crappy seat.
Yeah. Where at home you can start and stop it whenever you want. Go get that cup of coffee at that table next to the picnic table.
All right. Somehow we got the picnic tables from that.
They're never far away.
Yeah, in Daniel's brain, everything's a picnic table.
Well, they would be sitting at the picnic table to play the video games.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll go on into the next topic, which might as well be who's bringing up the pictures for the gun shop of the day then?
I'm working on it right now.
Oh, okay.
If you give me a second. So this, oh, dang it. Hang on. Okay, good. I'm still logged in. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah, so this was sent in from Squib, and it is General Jim's. If I remember correctly, this is a surplus store in Clare, Michigan. I'll verify that in a second, but I think that's what it is.
Because we're not seeing anything.
I'm not. No, I don't have it yet. I wanted to open the thing up first before I screen share. All right, so I'll read the whole thing here first, and I'll show some pictures. So,
bacon pancakes.
Yeah, bacon pancakes. So, anyways, General Jim's in Clare, Michigan. So I was right. And it's right off Highway 10, next to Jay Sporting Goods. They have military surplus, boots, and camping supplies. They offer customer-made webbing and straps.
Do they have a website?
Camouflage netting. Yeah, probably. I don't think he included
It's
it
kind of
here.
a visual medium, don't you think?
Well, I'm reading the freaking description here for a second. Jeez, you don't need a picture to read what he said. Patches, pins, stickers, hats. They have knives, tools, tents, generators, pumps, MREs, uniforms, surplus military vehicles. Blah blah blah. They have M35A3, a bunch of other stuff.
Dano's movie generation, everything's visual. He can't put a picture.
Well, all the vehicles run. Some need work, but they're all drivable, and they'll allow you to test drive them in the parking lot. That's pretty cool, just right off the bat. And then, anyways, so you can buy the stuff. So let me open up the picture, and then go over here, and then do the screen share thingy bobber. So then Dano can be on the same page. Okay. There we go. General Gyms. There's.
That's pretty big. Oh, that's pretty big.
Oh, they have shopping carts. That's good. So there's some of the stickers and the knives, bayonets. Oh wow, they do have lots of pins.
Patches. We don't need no stinking patches.
This is definitely military stuff. I mean, look at all them hats. Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Got your
it definitely seems more like what you would think of like a surplus store. Like, they have, you can see here, right? I mean, some of these things are rusted, so like these are actually all used stuff. It's not like that, like new surplus or whatever you call it. Like, some surplus stores are like, oh, I guess this is kind of camping military things.
Yeah,
this looks like actual surplus stuff that got used.
Surplus spelled with a Y.
And made it.
Is that how you know the difference? I don't know. Where do you stick the Y in surplus? But I guess whatever.
Wherever it fits.
Oh yeah, so he said he included the snowshoes for me because he knows I go snowshoeing. Those are pretty cool.
What's the difference between the ones at the bottom there? I'll go back one picture. Those round little oval ones.
Those are snowshoes. It's easier to walk in.
Sometimes you only need a little bit of extra surface area. You don't always need to have the giant 10-inch racket things.
Yeah, if you're not carrying like a moose out.
Mm-hmm. I always thought you had to use a sled for that.
Not if you got an Indian.
Aviation helmet.
Bins of tools. Ooh, tires. That's cool.
Look how many people are bringing them.
I think you're echoing again, Daniel.
Oh, fuck.
But you got a headset. Well, I mean, I don't get it. That's cool. Look at those little trailers. Yeah, that place is huge, dude. Holy crap.
Same.
Probably worse.
Great.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna buy myself a new freaking truck. $4,000? Oh, dude.
That truck's only $4,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wonder if it rolls.
He said they all drive. They might need some work, but they all drive.
And what state is this located in?
It's in Michigan. Clare is like the middle up north.
Okay. I don't have a place to park it, but for $4,000, I might be definitely interested in buying it.
Yeah, see, that one was $9,000. So this one must be in better condition than the other one. That's awesome. I actually have quite a bit of vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you are in the market for a big ass Army tow truck or whatever, I think you know where to go.
That looks a little more modern.
No, that's the end of the pictures.
Could you go back one?
Sure.
Now, that one right there, is that a Humvee? Or
It
just
looks like a
modified back?
Humvee with like an open back and a
Humvee.
whatever
Okay.
tent thing. Pretty cool. So, thank you, Squib.
Yes.
And that was General Jim's in Clare, Michigan.
And thanks for getting that for us, Meg.
No problem.
So we try to feature a gun shop every single day. So thanks to people who contribute like that. If you're going to be posting on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, gun channels, send us a link or like that. Send us the pictures. Very cool.
Yeah, sorry, Daniel. I had to mute you on that one.
All right. So then we'll move along into, I don't know, next thing. Somebody put this gun on the table.
Somebody muted me.
I did, because you're echoing like crazy, dude.
Well, I can leave the show. That's one option.
Or just mute when you're not talking so we don't have to. Oh, man.
It's time.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. Bacon, I'll put it in.
Get them stinking pancakes out of my tactical pop quiz. All right. We're going to have a little different kind of a tactical pop quiz for today. Going to test your memories. And Smeggy?
I've seen the answer. I am ready.
You've seen the answer. This is going to be a recognition question. And I'm going to show a picture. And I want you to tell me who the infamous or famous person is in the photo. First and last name in one line. All right, let me go ahead and... Why is it just showing that? What the heck? Let's try it again. And here come the pancakes. Okay. Ready.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
So spot the famous person.
Spot the famous person and type the person's first and last name in this photograph. Okay. Could be if you know this guy's first and last name, you got it.
John Smith.
All right. We got to zoom out a little bit. See that there's more than just 3 people in here. With a reasonably diverse crowd. Men, women.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in a pancake.
Yeah. Keep the audience on the brim, wondering, who is it?
It's not George Orwell.
No. Durango? No, that's a movie. Let's see.
What's happening here?
What's happening? We're looking for that famous person in here. If you're in the audience listening. And it's not me.
Is the famous person on the screen yet? Because I'm not in the chat, so I'm like delayed. But
there's an infamous person in the photo, but not the person we're talking about.
I'm just saying, is it on screen yet?
That's up to the individual to figure out. You got to look at the whole thing.
Bacon and put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
A little further out. Got a few more people.
I don't think the famous person has yet debuted, so all of this has been...
No, why don't you just show the picture, and then people can spot them?
they have yet to have even a chance to get, correct?
It's coming. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is this someone else's tactical pop quiz?
It's fine, whatever. Do whatever you got to do. It's just
Exactly. And I'm goddamn gonna.
I'm gonna go make some bacon pancakes. Let me know.
Take some bacon and you put it in the pancake.
Bacon pancakes.
Holy moly. I think it happened. I think we see the famous person. Are you going to zoom into the famous person or do they have to guess?
Nope. No. This is no giveaway. This is not public aid.
Holy crap.
All right.
We do have a lot of people saying that there's just Dano, but
Now, I
that
do
was
wanna
not
say
the person we're looking
The
for.
concept for today's pop quiz comes from
Oh, we got the right answer.
Ooh, who got the answer and what was the answer?
Food. Masad Ayub.
Saad
Right.
Ayub, correct. He is on the right side unless it reversed it for you. On one knee. He's this guy right here. I don't know if you can see me moving my mouse or not.
We can.
And Masad Ayub is not this guy right here. He's down here. So who is our winner?
Moon Food.
Zappa.
Moon Food, congratulations. You're today's tactical pop quiz winner of the day. Good job.
Yeah, Moon, by figuring out this lovely, super well done, orchestrated pop quiz, that makes you the tactical hot shit of the day.
You know, I'm seriously reconsidering taking future suggestions for the tactical pop quiz. Of course, maybe it was the execution. I'll take part of the responsibility.
Right. So I guess we can move along. We were about to hit the
Gun of the day.
So who put the gun of the day in here? Was that Bob or one of y'all?
I think, is this the one when he had the gun and it was on Red Dawn Day? So I think I just copied it down a couple days or whatever. So technically he picked these, but not specifically for today, I think.
So it says Orville Redenbacher's innovative rifles. So these are rifles and popcorn.
I think so.
I don't know. It just says this guy's name's innovative rifles, and then it just
I'm about to Google it, see if get some pictures or something.
nothing really.
Let me do my best Bob impression. No, man, these are pretty cool. They're some old rifles, and they're cool.
That's pretty
That
good.
was my Bob. Yeah.
And just about as much factual information packed into that,
Yeah, so they look like lever action,
but they're not.
but they kind of look like it, right?
Right.
The thing kind of looks like it, but
Well,
oh
that's
yeah, what's
kind of the thing that looks like a lever on it, but it doesn't actually lever.
oh yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so then what? Yeah, how the heck do they work? I just saw the one where the dude was like pulling the thing back or something.
Yeah, that's it. You just have to pull that thing back each time. I think.
So it's like you kind of bolt action it or something.
It was like the guy.
Very innovative for the time, you know.
Exactly. And a bunch of other pictures that have nothing to do with it.
Right. Oh, is this one of the things? I've seen this before.
We did talk about that with them, but no, that's a different kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So all seem to be screen captures from YouTube.
Yeah.
So someone must have done video. I'm guessing these are Forgotten Weapon videos. Because he sure does show up a lot.
How'd you guess that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. It says forgotten weapons.
Yeah, but on all the other guns, though, I mean, that's
No, you're right.
There used to be a lot more bloggers and like just photographers that would post their pictures on their own websites, and that's what you would get when you did archive photos or search for archive photos.
Oh, here's some innovative stuff. This one looks almost like steampunky. Is this like a revolving rifle or something?
Probably.
A flintlock, like, revolver? So,
Well, thanks,
anyways, thanks, Bob.
obscure name of a gun, kind of range of guns or something.
He probably just read this article.
Yeah, he just
Look, it
copied.
even had the same Orville Redenbacher's Innovative Rifles.
Yeah, which is all stolen off his auction website. So, fake news. Thanks, Bob.
Big gun.
He just phoned it in because he went on vacation. He knew he could do whatever, so he couldn't be held responsible for it.
So just imagine, this was supposed to be the gun of the day on Red Dawn Day.
Yeah. Would you have been impressed or what as an audience? Would have blown me away.
All right. Well, so now I'm going to say, let's go ahead on to where he did the gun shop. And we got to do the showdown. Do some gun history.
Okie dokie.
So I'm going to go look at the regular old history, see what we got. Anything good in there? Yeah, Dano's not even trying to
Not trying to what?
mute.
I just unmuted myself for 3 seconds.
Oh, then maybe it is Smeggy.
Well, then why would I hear echo when I'm talking?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Nothing.
only when Dano's not muted.
Madonna was born today in 1958. She's old. Timothy Hutton. So that guy was in Taps, and that movie's good. So could that be our movie of the day? Do we have a movie of the day? Boom, Taps.
We do now.
You guys seen Taps?
I
did,
think
but it was a
so,
long
but I
time
don't
ago.
know.
Like when it came out, sort of a thing.
Yeah, a long time ago. That was What's-His-Face's first movie, I think. So there you go. And he's famous. So I guess we'll finish off with gun history, though. And so there isn't anything good in history, but there is some cool gun history, sort of. It's the anniversary, or it's National Airborne Day. I guess it's the anniversary of the first time somebody jumped out of something at Benning. So that launched Airborne as a way to infiltrate soldiers behind enemy lines. So
In the U.S.
that's all that matters. Who cares about other places?
Well, it's just that people had jumped out of an airplane with a parachute prior to that.
Just like wrong. Probably hurt themselves. So anyway, Airborne, out of airplanes with a parachute versus air assault, jumping out of helicopters with a rope. So 82nd and all the others. Airborne Day. And it looks like Bush is in 2001, so it's only 16 years old. And it's the 16th, so that means something. There you go. Jump out of an airplane 16 times today. All right, so we got the echo's killing them.
I don't know what to do.
Mute. There you go. So now with Smeggy unmuted, there's no echo. So it must have been Dano. Were you hearing it, Smeggy?
Oh, yeah.
Just difficult to talk when you hear yourself like a moment later. So anyway, we're going to do the hashtag Daily Gun Show showdown then.
Yeah. I got it pulled up here. There was 779 today. Let me go back over the show notes. How many were there last week?
You got it pulled up, but you're not screen sharing.
I know. Give me a sec. I don't like screen sharing until I'm ready to go. because I was going over the show notes. So 740.
You got that one tab open that you want to keep personal.
Making pancakes, making pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in a pancake. Making pancakes.
Making some pancakes.
Pancakes.
Perfect. Okay, so anyway, so 779, there was 740 something or whatever I just said a second ago. That's cool. 30 some new ones. I'll go back to one that I know isn't old just because of that. Oh, look, chocolate pancakes, chocolate pancakes. Anyways.
Uh-oh.
Those were last week's, though. So those don't count. I think somewhere in here would have been the new ones.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
no, since you're not screen sharing.
You are.
I am too screen sharing, you weirdo.
It just takes lag to get down to hell. Your internet sucks.
You're right. There it is.
Is this a new one? This is a pretty good one.
Yeah. That one's from Autoloader.
Yep.
Moon.
Technical quiz winner. Oh, all right, shooting TV or whatever. Oh, when the progress bar moves backwards, yeah, that is annoying. I'd shoot it also.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's another Glock in its natural habitat. Oh, this is another one of them spot the differences, or is this a repost? Because I remember this one from 7 days ago.
Yep. I think he's only posted the one so far.
Oh, okay. So Wheel Gun Wednesday from Pink Panther. Cool dude. Heck, I clicked the button. Let's go. Repost to that one.
It takes a long
Repost
time
to that one.
for that Photoshop to come up.
I know exactly all that Photoshop. Not a gun pick, but doggies.
But that's
With
that,
Vigi Games.
That's that baby puppy.
You got some Vigi Games. Oh yeah, okay. I remember Tony popped this up after our showdown. So
What
this
the-
is his
the hard
attempt
part-
at green screening or photoshopping.
The hard part about that one is getting up and like getting that gun out there without like stirring up the dirt and like having footprints to go out there to where you dropped it. Like you have to put it out there with a stick really carefully.
You mean you don't have octagon shoes?
Yeah. So and here's one that's also not photoshopped because you can see the like shadow and stuff, which I don't think Chris cares that much to Photoshop in the shadow. But anyways, deep concealment. I always like those little tiny revolvers. Another repost. That's pretty cool. Fold up. Was that shotgun?
Look, that one's photoshopped.
No one has seats like that. Come on. There you go. That's a good tool belt. I like that picture too, with the barbed wire and stuff.
Yeah, I like the lighting on it.
Our buddy Clover Tack. Guess he's got some stickers now. Biker Bob's Camper.
Found that.
I was just going to say the same thing.
I found that camper. Or I found that picture of it. You know,
Albuquerque. I barely know her.
it's a Ford, so I figured that's Bob's camper.
Another moon picture.
Sounds good when he's not here to look at it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll show it next week. Repost. I'm not sure when the original one was. Another river shot. Repost autoloader. I really like that picture. It's nice and shiny.
Almost
Good
poked
one.
me in the eye.
There you go. A Beretta case. Early watch. Graphic. Nice. Jimmy James is buying us a Gun Channel's commune. I'm in.
Large enough though. 0.48 acres, or does it say 5?
5.48. which is still, that's pretty small. I mean,
It's not
what the heck? We each get half an acre or something? That's dumb.
parking area.
Yeah, that's the parking area. I like that. There you go. Another repost. Reposting. Well, this just doesn't seem quite right.
No, that looks like that one gun's taking advantage of that other gun.
That's what I'm saying. The 21's taking advantage of the 30-year-old.
It's somebody's getting raped. What the hell was
Vandals.
Webcam fell down. Vandal.
Oh, that's cool.
Does he
The
know that
archery
there's a
range?
wild pig in his backyard?
Yeah, at the archery range. It's a pretty cool collection of guns there. Repost. Man, we getting a lot of the reposts. Can't we all just get along? That's funny. Because all the SIG hate. Haha. Oh, there you go. Set the Glock on fire. I like that picture. And reposted. A little Caltech. Ooh, what are we going to blow up today? Another egg. Man, Dog Body hates them eggs. I don't know why Arson Tony likes bathrooms or something. Ooh, that one's nice too. Man, Moon's coming out with some good ones. Clover Tack. That's cool. Oh, this must be his little mixer thing he was talking about.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Little rifle. And this is old. So there you go. So now we're back up to the popular ones. Ooh, that's a nice looking truck. Anyway, so out of these ones, man, I think I'm gonna have to go with the shiny CZ for Moon. That's my vote. What do you guys think? Did I lose you? Oh, you're just listening to pancakes.
Oh, I'm muted. I was going to say the puppies, or the picture of the puppy.
The puppies? Okay. So G-Web's vote is this one.
Yeah.
What about you, Dano?
There's just too many good ones for me to pick this week.
All right, so the CZ then?
You're taking yourself out of the run.
Or the van.
Okay, well, I guess the van, the puppies, or the CZ. I guess we're going to the audience.
Make the pick.
You seriously gotta stop with the bacon pancake thing, dude. It's wearing me thin real quick.
You don't like bacon pancakes?
I just got
I've never had
thin
bacon
skin.
pancakes, but this
Oh,
song.
the echo. It's destroying my mind from the inside.
So Steadley says moon food, Dog Body says puppy. So we're tied. Arson Tony's voting for himself because he doesn't understand the rules. Heidi says moon. Enrique says moon. Someone said Tom Cruise. Okay.
Was Moon's one of the ones that somebody voted for?
Yes, that's the CZ. So there's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Pants says CZ. So there's 4 CZs and 1 puppy. Because
Right.
Dog Body keeps
Right.
saying puppy.
Well, I guess that makes it official.
No wins.
It's the CZ.
Has anyone ever won hashtag Daily Gun Show and wait, hashtag Daily Gun Show Showdown and the Tactical Pop Quiz on the same day? It's unprecedented. Number 4. Everyone.
Daily Gun Show Showdown.
All right. Well, that should put it up right at the top of the hour, which will let us end right when Clover Tech is starting his Wednesday night show. So that's pretty cool. It's a good segue.
Yep.
Matt has a show tonight. Guns and Geeks podcast will be later on tonight. Back tomorrow with Good Morning Gun Channels. That show. That guy.
Okay, you ready for Bob?
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, Echo Bob. Oh, actually, first, thanks everyone for watching and like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, do that.
Check out
All right.
Central Loophole Tour.
In keeping with the airborne being today, the first day somebody ever jumped out of a plane with a parachute, the motto of the U.S. Army Special Forces, to free the oppressed, or maybe free from having been oppressed.
No. To free the oppressed.
To free the oppressed.
Right up.
Guys and gals at GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.